Hey guys, Anna Nelson here with She Found Grace. All right, looks like this has been my go-to spot and I still haven't put up my wall decorations. Okay, so today's video is gonna be on self-love. I was born in Mexico. My dad is a tall, skinny, brown guy. And my mom is this short, stout, white lady. I mean, she's Mexican, but she's a white Mexican. And so, you know, out of all my sisters, I am the darker one. When we moved from Mexico to California, everything was in Spanish. Everybody looked like me. So, no big deal. My parents made a decision to move up to the Northwest, where I actually was the only brown girl in school. And that was in 1999. Okay, I was the only brown girl in school. And very quickly I learned that I was different and that it was not okay to them that I was different. So nobody spoke to me, nobody played with me, and I got milk poured on my head during lunchtime. I actually, you know how in the movies the kids end up eating in the bathroom stalls? I actually did eat in the bathroom stalls, and I was only a fourth grader. When I got to middle school, people called me Hanky, and I had no idea why, and I just laughed. I came to realize my junior year of high school that Mr. Hanky was actually a piece of poop from South Park, and I had no idea because I didn't watch those shows. I wasn't allowed to, so I didn't know that they were calling me a piece of poop for all of middle school, and I was just laughing. I mean, it's funny now, but when I found out, I was kind of devastated. I felt ugly. I felt like I was the ugly friend, I was the ugly one, and I think everybody feels that way unless you get to the point where I am now, right? At a young age, which is a blessing, it's amazing. But growing up, I always thought I was the uglier one, you know? And actually, me feeling so low about my self-esteem was exactly what led me to getting plastic surgery when I got older. And that's a whole nother video if you guys are interested, which I will put a link below on that, because I did do a very old video on YouTube about my experience with plastic surgery as a Christian, but I also talk about this. I actually got breast implants and I have removed them since then. Like after I removed my breast implants, I was probably 24. Mind you, I'm 28. What does that tell you? That was just 4 years ago, you guys. Like 4 years ago, where it just dawned on me, it clicked on me, and I was like, why am I wasting so much time hating the only person I can be? It makes absolutely no sense, you know? And so I just wanted to maybe give you guys shed a little bit of light of how you can come to the point where I guess I am now, where I do accept who I am. I love who I am. And don't get that confused with self-love, like I'm the best, something the Bible speaks strictly against. But I'm talking about just accepting who God created you, who you are, and who you will always be, you know? I've gone to the point where, yes, there are some things about me that make me me. Nobody else is Anna. Nobody else will ever be me. And I will never be anybody else. You guys have to come to the point where you stop watching magazines. Like when I see little girls pick up magazines at the store, I'm like, put that crap down. Sorry guys, my little guy woke up. Oh, my little boy. My little boy. Growing up, I had all these things that I thought, you know, were wrong about me, when really it was just what made me me. So, you know, we have to come to a point where we're just like, okay, we're not gonna help out those magazines who are telling, you know, young girls that you have to do this and this to attract him, or 5 ways to make him go crazy. Who cares? Literally, if a man loves you, and this is completely not where I was gonna go with this video, if a man loves you, he's gonna love you whether or not you do 5 crazy things. Okay. Just putting it out there, okay? And so to have some self-love, you have to choose to be smarter and stop watching all those stupid videos about how this woman is pretty, how that, and that's fine. I look at women, I'm like, damn, she's cute. She's beautiful. You can appreciate another woman's beauty without feeling self-conscious. And we have to come to a point where we're like, that woman is completely beautiful. Wow, breathtaking. And then look at the mirror and be like, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many grown women doing this and in front of their kids. So the kids grow up like there's something wrong with me. I look like my mom and my mom doesn't like the way she looks. There's something wrong with me. Thankfully, I grew up with a mom who was very confident in the way, not even the way she looks, and just who she was as a person, as a whole. And my sister, if you guys don't know, her name is, it's Curly Penny, the hair guru girl on YouTube. We get these comments all the time. How are you guys so confident? She said, you know what? You're built differently because you are different. Look at me and your father. Are we this and that? No. Then how do you want to be that? How did you want blue eyes and blonde hair if we don't have that? Let's be realistic here, okay? And my mom being so real with me, honestly, is what's helped a lot, my sisters and I, to realize that how in the hell do we want blue eyes and blonde hair if neither one of my parents have it? We need to bring our kids to reality. You need to bring yourself to reality, because if you keep wasting time in the mirror comparing or on the scale, your kids are watching that, especially if you have daughters. I weigh 165 pounds right now. I don't care. You know, I know that obviously I could use to lose some weight, but right now I'm breastfeeding. You think that's my top priority, looking skinny? So when I hear moms, you know, oh, they literally just had a baby and they post online, what are some quick ways that I can lose weight? Woman, you just gave birth. It took 9 months to make that baby, and you want to lose weight now? You need to produce that milk for your baby, and you're too busy caring about what you look. Who cares? We need to show that motherhood, the reality of motherhood, is not fitting back in a size 0 jeans. Some women do. That's amazing. That's them. That's what I'm getting at. That's them. You know, I weigh 165 pounds and I weigh size 5 jeans. I posted out on Instagram. Somebody said, there's no way you're a size 5. Yeah, because that's me. So why would I lie about jean size, you know? So what I'm getting at, guys, the way to love yourself is to realize that you are you and nobody else. You will never be anybody else. You are you. And all the quirky, weird things that you don't like about yourself is what makes you unique. I know that sounds cliche, but literally, who else is gonna have what you have? That's you. Nobody. So we have to come to a point, guys, as grown women, that we realize that it's done. We're not gonna let society put a standard on what beauty is, what size beauty is. My thing is, you need to be healthy. Mentally, spiritual, physically, okay? Mentally healthy means you're gonna stop comparing yourself to everybody. That's so like, I don't even know how the heck that even starts. Who cares? Mentally, be stronger and realize that those women are them. You are you. That you should be able to look in the mirror and be like, man, the breastfeeding some babies left me looking wonky, but I gave life to my babies. I sustained them. You know, you have to look in the mirror and say, my belly has marks. But you know what? There's other women who would kill to have just one mark because they cannot have that baby. And we take that for granted. Every single thing, every wonky thing. My calcium deficiency spot, my dad has it. And I got it from him. And every time, growing up, I said, I hate this about me. As I got older, I realized were the things that I got from my mom. So I'm saying I don't like my mom, the things that my mom gave me. And now that I'm older, if my mom, and I hate to go this far, but when, after living a long and fruitful life in Jesus' name, when my mother passes to meet Jesus, like when I look in the mirror, I'm gonna see some of my mom. And we're literally paying a surgeon to get rid of the trademarks that our parents have gifted us. And we're even going as far as saying, I don't like them. I'm going to go change them. And our kids are watching that. You're giving your kids beautiful trademarks of who you are. And they're watching you talk bad about them, and they have them. Let's use our brain, ladies. It's enough. Mentally, you have to become stronger. Emotionally, you have to come to realize that, guess what? There's always going to be somebody prettier than you, because according to standard, there has to be someone prettier than you. But guess who's prettier than me? Me. To me, I can see a woman in the street and be like, oh my gosh. And I tell my husband, oh my gosh, the woman is beautiful. But that doesn't make me feel any less about who I am or what I look like, because she is her. I can't even say it. That's who she is. I am me. As much as I cry about it, look in the mirror and say, you're fat, you're ugly, I hate you, to myself in the mirror, it's not going to turn me into her. Even the most prettiest woman has something they don't like about themselves, and that's just plain ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like everything about myself. I am on a journey to get my energy back, to be healthy for my family, to be able to raise all these animals we're planning on getting to be self-sustained in our little homestead. That's what I care about, because this is my life, and you have to worry about yours. Walk into a room with our heads held high, not in an arrogant way, as in, I am me, and it's not, oh my gosh, I feel less than. That is so frustrating. I don't know about you guys, but that is one of the quickest ways to lose friends. I've had so many friends throughout the year that just don't work out because they're women who are self-conscious about absolutely everything, and they compare themselves to me. And you know what? I don't compare myself to anyone. I'm not jealous of anyone, because that's another thing my mom taught me, you know? And so I'm grateful for that. Something I'm passing down to my kids. Jealousy is ridiculously annoying, okay? Especially when you're on the other end receiving it. And it's not because, oh my gosh, everyone's jealous of me. No, it's because literally I'm doing nothing out of the ordinary, and they come out with, I have to tell you something, you know, I'm kind of jealous of this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna stop doing that. I'm sorry, that's how I serve my family. One of the quickest ways to lose a friend is to start comparing yourself to them, because there's going to be a distance there. It's no longer a friendship where you're close. It's a friendship where you start comparing. You start, you know, like, oh no, you know, I can't be friends with her, you know. And it's like, that's one of the quickest ways to lose friends. And you know, if you're anything like me, or if you're that woman that constantly compares herself to your friends, let me tell you, on the other end, we can feel it and we know it, and it sucks. So, and again, this is not a video of, oh, I'm so amazing, look at me, look how to become super arrogant. No, it's how to get over the fact that you're not anybody else and you are you. God created you to be you, and you're just wasting your time because we have this much time and all the eternity to go, and you're wasting this much time on wanting to become someone else, fixing things that your mommy and your daddy gave you, you know, you got from inheritance. Guys, it's time that we realize that as advanced as we are in our culture, I'm still really surprised how naive, how easily we are to get brainwashed by social media, by another woman. You should be able to see another woman and say, she's beautiful, turn right around and go on with your day. You should be able to say, I don't want to be skinny, you know, I want to be healthy. Or vice versa, women who are naturally skinny, good for them. That's completely awesome. You're not them. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. And so how do I become that way? I become mentally strong, physically strong, and emotionally strong. Okay, we have to come to a point, like I said, and I keep going back to this, we have to come back to a point, we have to reach a point in our life so we realize that I am me, you are you, she is she, and so on, and go on with our day. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry if I went too deep here, but hi. Sorry, my baby's like resting on my dog. I'll show you guys. Say hi, baby. Can we see? Can I zoom in? Probably not. Nope. Anyways. So anyway, guys, that was that video. You guys requested. You guys asked for it. How am I like this? Hey, you guys got it. Anyways, guys, remember, you are you. That's it. All right? You're fine the way you are. You're beautiful. You're making me scream at a screen. Get over it. You're never going to be them. They're never going to be you. You are wonderful the way you are. Nobody else can have the stuff you have. And if you have kids, they're watching you. Okay? Say, Dad, they're watching you. They're watching you. Bye, guys.